So here's the video I was going to show you. This is Yarns. All it is doing is sending a clock signal to algorithm, and all that's doing is splitting that clock signal onto two channels. One goes to, follow the blue cable, to Scooper, which is plugged into sync trig. So if you follow it back and I go to preset 1, you'll notice that, I don't know if you can see the LEDs or not, but I've got only the first one lit up down here, and it's just pulsating in time with that. So basically this is just working as a multiple clock for whatever I need to do. So that's going there, and I've only got it at so once every 8 steps for this. So that's half a bar. So what I've got going on right now is this right here is just sending a drum pattern. It's basically like a drum looper, let's say. You can change the sounds and such, but I don't really want to get into that too much. So all that's getting is this every other note from channel 5 here. So this blue cable's just syncing to the clock. Audio out from the drum module goes to audio in 1 on Scooper. I've got BitRaiser programmed as a mixer, so that's not doing anything now. As you notice, all of the things are down. It's just simply taking the audio in signal. I made it an 8-channel mixer, so these two are mono, 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 and then stereo. And so, sorry, that's a 6-channel mixer. Anyhow, that doesn't really matter, but it is pretty cool that you can program these to do whatever you want. So this input 1 and 2 stays in stereo, whereas these are each mono, and then the mono goes to stereo, so that if you have like a mono synth signal, it'll go through both your speakers, so it's not just in the left or right channel. Anyhow, so on the Scooper with the new mode, you can just, I'll just record a beat like I normally would. And if you notice as I hit it, it doesn't actually recognize the record button until that lights up. So that's how everything keeps in perfect tempo. Now, if I turn those down, it's unaffected. But if you do notice, I've added the scatter effect, and it is still passing through the audio. See, because I can change the drum sounds down here. And then in the Scooper, it still has retained that loop. So I guess to answer your question, for incoming audio, you cannot do that unless you can find a clever way in the software to trigger that every other thing. But if you turn this all the way down, and then I turn this back to my original sound, I can actually modulate these two. I'll take peaks, just as easy. So what's happening now is peaks is just sending slow modulation from output 1 to scatter depth, and then another one to scatter type, which I haven't activated. So if you notice when I tap this, so it's kind of live, but since the scooper essentially takes the loop and divides it by 16, it has to have a clock. So I guess I kind of half-assed answered your question, but you can get your relatively live sounds with it. And then whenever you don't want it going, you can turn it off and you got that. Once you want to go back to your mangled beats, it's really all about finding the sweet spots with the modulation on these two to give you the, I guess, live randomized sound, unless you just want to wiggle. So, got your clock, got just the drum channel that's in sync with the same clock going into the audio in. And there you go. And if you remember the original beat I had going, we're far beyond that at this point. It's so yeah, that is that. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to try and put together a little more professional video. Sorry, all I have is my iPhone, but I thought I'd get it to you. If you got any questions, let me know, man. Have a good one.